your girl Shalae, and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the most trending topic in the world, and that is the status of a fourth stimulus check. We're also going to talk about Social Security increase, Section 8 programs, pandemic EBT, regular EBT, home buying assistance program, you name it, we are going to talk about it. Why? Because today is Askshalae. Now, you guys know this is my favorite program to conduct here on my channel. This is where the viewers get to submit their questions to me, and if you want me to talk about it, we can talk about it. All right, so if you want to know what the family has to ask, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, darling, where have you been? Hi, hello, hey friends. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, I just run my mouth, okay? No, here on this channel, we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I have an ebook that I've been preaching for y'all to buy. So if you want to get a copy of my ebook where I teach you how to build your brand on YouTube, grab it. It's $14.97. We got some other things that are in store. But yeah, this is what we do on this channel. We act a little bit crazy, get off topic. It is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. The first question comes from Miss Kimberly, and she says, Shalae, there are so many people talking about the fourth stimulus check, but you're not covering anything. Is it true? Are we getting a fourth stimulus check? Now, look here. Let me tell you something, Kimberly. I am not the bearer of bad news. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, honey, okay? Things change at the drop of a dime. As of right now, I don't see any legislation or any lawmaker stating that there is going to be a fourth stimulus check. However, what I do see is a lot of states are now offering assistance to their residents in the form of stimulus check, in the form of guaranteed income programs. I've discussed this earlier in my videos. If you are in California, if you are in Seattle, Washington, as well as now I think Illinois is about to do their program. And there's a lot of different programs I have discussed. Just check out some of those videos. But if there's any money to be made, girl, or found, believe me, I'm going to find it. So I don't know. I'm not going to say a guaranteed no, but it just isn't a yes either for me. All right. So the next question comes from Lionel. He says, hey, can you help me with the tax course quiz? Lionel, what quiz are we talking about? Are we talking about the tax course that I took last year? The H&R Block tax course? Honey, I don't even know if I remember those answers to those questions, but I'm sure if you Google it, it's probably on there, Lionel, okay? Or ask a friend of a friend. Somebody can get you those answers, okay? The next question, if I'm looking down, that's because I have my computer here. And yeah. All right, so the next question comes from Irene. She says, I want a car loan. I need a car loan. Girl, help me. All right, so if you have not checked out a video I have, now it's the big thing going on with car loans where they're doing 84 months at 0% interest. So 7 years. You can, and they're even making it where it doesn't matter if you have good credit, bad credit, or no credit, because they're not really doing credit checks right now regarding it. So if you want a car loan, pretty much you have to just call them, or whichever agency or dealership that you are looking at. I would say call them now. Y'all know I am not for the 7-year car loans, but I get it. You know, I can't dictate your situation or what's going on, but it's a no for me, dog. Okay, like, don't take out these 7 years, Irene, okay? But if you have to do it, do what you got to do, okay? All right. The next one comes from Miss Shelley. She says, hey, I'm searching for a house. I'm a first-time home buyer. I don't have enough to purchase the funds. Please let me know if there are any government grants in the future. So on there, Shelley, all you have to do is whatever city or state you put in, just go ahead wherever you live at, put in first-time homeowner, home assistance buying programs. You should be able to look. I want to say, I don't want to send you to the Chamber of Commerce. I can't think. I know here we have like a Habitat for Humanity. They have different programs. A lot of states have their own programs regarding home assistance as well. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a grant. I'm sure, probably 99.9% sure, like Mari, okay, it is in your state that you have a first-time home buyer program. You just got to locate it or find out where it's at. But I would even say start with like your Habitat for Humanity, which they help with homes as well, and the financing. If nothing else, they should be able to point you in the right direction, okay? But I'm sure, okay? All right, so the next question. comes from Donna. She says, hey, I could not find the SNAP payment option on FarmBox Direct. It should have been there when you went to go check out. If you're not sure what FarmBox Direct is, then pretty much it's a new retailer that you can go and order fruits and vegetables and get them delivered to your home, just like the Amazon that I was telling you to get. You can do this with FarmBox Direct as well. So we just, now have options for EBT, and that's what we want, options. All right, the next one comes from Lily. What up, Lily? She says, I live in Alabama. The $375 emergency children EBT has been only added once since we received the cards. When will we receive the other benefits? So I've been following this because a lot of states like Alabama, New York, I want to say even Texas, they have not been issuing these funds, but it's a lot of, administrative issues surrounding these funds. I want to say like in Mississippi, they deactivated 14,000 cards where they had like the last name, first name mix up, right? And so there's a lot of administration issues. Some states didn't report it properly, and they're trying to go ahead and navigate through these like muddy waters. So it's taking a little bit longer. I know that's not the answer you want to hear, but that's what I've seen in researching, that it just, a lot of states don't have their stuff together. Okay, and before we start to judge and point and do this and all this stuff, a lot of us ain't got our stuff together, okay? Okay. All right, so as of right now, they're trying to sort through it. And as they're sorting through it, but the good thing is this, they're not saying that you're not going to be approved the benefits, that you're not going to get them. It's just, they're trying to roll with it, okay? Get through there. So when I see more information, I'll bring it up as well, okay? All right, the next one comes from Sandra. Hey, Sandra, from 227. Okay, girl. She says, I'm a senior citizen on Section 8 choice voucher. I'm having trouble finding a house, not an apartment, nothing available. Apartment and condos, I have anxiety issues about being around crowds of people in closed areas. Do you have any suggestions or sites to further help me? What I would say is this, Sandra, a lot of people are having issues redeeming those Section 8 vouchers, and this is just because there's a shortage of homes. I mean, there's a shortage of everything, okay? Shortage of diapers, there's a shortage of food, there's a shortage of homes right now. And then a lot of people that do have a home, they're not trying to actually let those vouchers be redeemed in their homes. So because you are a senior citizen, and more than likely you won't have all this traffic, and you probably won't put holes in their homes or damage them or anything like that, I would say look at some of the places that would accept the voucher or that are offering homes, like they have homes up for that do accept Section 8, and I would say go talk to them and just explain your situation and say, hey, look, I'm a senior citizen, I'm stable, I just need a place to stay, and just let them know that you probably won't damage their home. And I don't know anyone in America who does not want a good tenant in their property, okay? But a lot of people right now, you're just so scared just because of things damaged, kids damage stuff. It happens, right? And this is not me pointing the finger or placing blame, but you just got to go talk to them and see what you can do, okay? Mama, sell yourself. All right, the next one comes from Melanie. She says, hey, Shalae, will Social Security be getting this increase in $1,400 stimulus check? As of right now, Melanie, I don't think that Social Security will be getting the increase versus what they're going to already receive in January, and that's the cost of living adjustment. So we know back in October, they approved, 6.3% or 6% increase for this upcoming year. So that will take effect January 1st, 2022. You will get that increase. As far as the $1,400 stimulus, the American Senior Citizens League is now, they're running point guard on that with Congress to try to get those $1,400 payments. Nothing has been approved. Nothing has been declined either, right? But they are working towards it. So it's not a yes, but there's no $200 per month for Social Security at all. Okay, let me be clear on that. That is not happening right now. All right, the next question comes from, let's see here, Rebecca. She says, what kind of programs out there for grandparents who are raising their grandchildren but are not considered a senior? I'm asking because I'm disabled and my disability check is very small and I cannot get my daughter to pay child support that she was ordered to pay. So there are some programs that I see now where TANF is doing, where you can get a check still for grandparents raising grandchildren. I want to say it was in Texas that I talked about the program where they were giving out $1,000 bonuses to grandparents raising grandchildren. It just depends. This is a good video idea, so I'm gonna look this one up. But outside of just the normal programs that I've seen with TANF and the one in Texas, I haven't seen any programs for that. I have not. So great video idea. I'm definitely going to look into it. But I would say probably start with your Department of Human Services and see and ask a caseworker or a social worker if there's anything. I haven't seen too many programs, so I don't think that there's a big pool of programs like this, okay? But I'll definitely look into it. All right, the next one comes from Lori. She says, hey, Shalae, I was trying to buy your ebook, but it gives me an error message saying I was unable to purchase. Please help me to purchase it because I'm interested in becoming a YouTuber. I love it. I love it, Lori. Well, I want you to become a YouTuber. Now, make sure when you go ahead and submit your information that your zip code matches up. That could be an issue because we ain't got no scamming around here, okay? Y'all can't scam me for $14.97. I mean, it's only a little penny pinch that I get anyway by the time that you have to pay your fees for credit card usage and all that, okay? So it may have just been a mix-up. Try again. Definitely get the ebook. I got some more ebooks, some more programs coming out there because for me, it wasn't about the money as far as like charging you an astronomical price. I want to give y'all the content so you can get on here and do it. I know what YouTube has done for me. It has definitely changed my life and just, you know, my family's history, you know, as well. So I want this to everyone and I want it to be, you know, affordable as well because I know it can't. Now you got to put in work. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. I've been on YouTube for 6.5 years, but I stuck with it and look at me now. Hey, look at me now. I'm getting paper. All right, guys. So let's, all right, I cracked myself up. All right, the next person comes from Claudia. Claudia, you put this in Spanish. I don't know Espanol. She said, estoy interested. I'm guessing she's interested in preparing. I don't know, girl. I tried. It looks like English is something in Ohio, but I don't know what you're talking about. And speaking of Ohio, the other day when I did a video, I missed the Ohio date for my pandemic EBT video. Anytime that I miss a state and you guys get me good and together, okay, snatch it all together. Let me know. I will go and always put a pinned comment in the video and put the updated date, or if someone has put it, I'll pin their comment. So believe me, I make mistakes. I'm human. Okay, so check it out there, but I will always have it. All right, the next one comes from, let's see here. She says, Jackie says, do you know the name of the organization in Alaska that will give people money that live there, the money from the oil? So it's the Alaska Dividend. So for me, I was born in Alaska, been to Alaska, stayed there for a few years. If you're an Alaskan resident, you already get part of the dividend. I don't know what you have to do to like get it or get it issued to you. But yeah, they do it every single year. And, you know, it's just the extra little amount of money that you can get, okay? All right. The next one comes from Tina. She says, hey, Shalae, I love your videos. I was wondering if you could tell me why Tennessee, no one has received anything. No pandemic EBT food stamps, no pandemic EBT money, only for the recipients that use childcare. So a lot of these, a lot of people have sent me questions about pandemic EBT and not being issued out. One, did you reach out to the school and talk to them or Department of Health and Services? Because I know like in Missouri, they had this starting, I think it was like July 1st or June 1st. Even if you had received pandemic EBT previously, you must call and get like your name on the list or pretty much, you know, to verify that your child was enrolled in school, the address of where your card needed to be mailed to. They wanted to do extra security. So I want to make sure that, you know, other states didn't have any requirements that you needed to call or let them know or see what's going on. I would check with them first. But like I said, there's a lot of administration issues that are going on as well. All right. The next one comes from, let's see here, because we got quite a few, but most of them have to do the pandemic EBT. The next one comes from Regina. She says, hey, Shalae, where do I find grants for financial hardship? Now, Mama, that is a hard one, okay? Because it's hard for me to come in here and find money for you as well. When it comes to the grants, it just depends. Sometimes they have grants for single moms. Sometimes they have grants for people that were affected by COVID, or you had COVID or were hospitalized because of COVID. They have grants for... I'm just trying to think some of the ones that I've just seen lately. Grants for small businesses. So it just depends on what category, but you have to be on Google like Kermit the Frog. You got to be up there typing, looking, searching, moving things around to be able to get those different keywords that will come up with the grant. And even when you do find a grant, it could be outdated. It could be that the application process is closed. So a lot of times you do have to stay up on it. And I would say you have to check like daily, morning and night, you know, because different things, there's a lot of things that get lost on the internet. You know, you've seen it today and it's gone tomorrow. So it's, you just gotta go to Google, you gotta ask, you gotta network. And that's what you have to do, honey. That's it. So guys, a lot of these other questions have to do with pandemic EBT. Some have been answered. Thank you as always for submitting a question. You can submit a question if you have like just say a scenario that you want me to address like one-on-one, or you don't mind me saying like send me an email, and in that email, you know, we could do a video and I could give some resources on there as well, but you know, make sure you have your names blocked out. But go ahead and submit those questions below. Purchase my ebook, get some of this Amazon Prime. Let me know. Shalae sweepstakes is coming up next month, so let me know what type of videos would you like to see during Vlogmas, what type of giveaways would you like to have. What do you need, girl? Okay, what do you need? Let me know. And we might go ahead and include it. Remember last year I gave away some pretty good things to my subscribers. I've been watching those that comment on the videos as well. So, you know, last year I picked out 3 subscribers to give out 3 great gifts to. I think one was like a computer or a laptop they received. Someone received $150, and then another one received a box of goodies and I think $250 cash as well. So let me know. The sweepstakes will be back next month. And thank you as always for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, y'all.